Здравствуйте, уважаемые посетители сайта goodgame.ru. Нас наверняка старожилы узнали двух замечательных игроков, братьев Licifron и Vortex. И сейчас мы поговорим. Они, к сожалению, проиграли на мероприятии по Heroes of the Storm и немножко расстроенные, но надеюсь, мы с ними нормально пообщаемся. So, you both decided to leave StarCraft 2, unfortunately, and why did you make that decision?
Well, in my case, I had been like really unmotivated with the game for like a whole year, for the whole 2014. So when I got access to the alpha of Heroes of the Storm, I started playing just for fun, and eventually I realized that I had much more fun from playing it than from StarCraft 2. So I just thought that even if the game was like much smaller at that point, I think it's better to just go for what you like and what you enjoy the most. I hadn't enjoyed the StarCraft for a long time, so I just thought it was obvious to change.
So in my case, I quit StarCraft and esports like in late 2013 or at the very beginning of 2014. So I didn't play anything for like 5-6 months. Then I started playing Heroes as well with my brother, and it was fun. And eventually I was in a team playing tournaments. So it wasn't really planned, nor did I quit StarCraft to play Heroes. It just happened that way.
You started to play together just from the beginning?
Yeah, we started playing like together since the first day of the alpha, and with some other Spanish mates from StarCraft, and we just started to play since the very beginning, and then eventually we made a team.
Why Heroes of the Storm at the present moment is not so popular as other MOBA games? What do you think? What are the reasons?
Well, I mean, the main reason is that it's really new. Like, I think the game came out, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago or something like that. So, I mean, I think just give it time. I know Blizzard will probably make its best to make it a big esport. And I think with time, it will happen. Like, the game is really funny, and if, you are sharing it with people related to esports, eventually they will get into it. And I think it's just a matter of time. And, of course, I mean, Blizzard has to do something. Like, they have to make really good events and really make it likable for people. So, but I think eventually it will happen. Like, the game has everything it needs to be a big esport.
And what the game has to... What qualities of the game?
I mean, I think the best part about it is that it's not like the conventional MOBA. Like, it has a lot of different maps and a lot of different objectives. So every game is like very different from another one. And I don't know, there's like a lot of action since the very first minute, and like some MOBAs that are just lane facing for, I don't know, 15 minutes and just 10 kills all in a 50-minute game or something. I think that doesn't happen in Heroes. There's a lot of action all the game long. So I think that's something people will definitely enjoy.
Do you have favorite heroes? For example, top 3 favorite heroes?
So my favorite hero used to be Chen, but lately I haven't been able to play him that much, but he's my favorite hero. And then I would say maybe Muradin and Johanna probably, heroes with a lot of CC and that can initiate fights and so on.
Yeah, for me, I think my favorite one is Lost Vikings. Just since the very first day, I enjoyed the champion a lot. I think it's pretty cool to have a champion with those mechanics in MOBA. And then, I don't know, I really like Marky, even though they never allow me to play it in the team. And I don't know what else. I think I really love Bala. Bala seems... I mean, it's like the standard carry, but it seems quite funny, at least for me.
As a team, you sometimes have difficult situations. For example, when you have to make some decision, for example, to choose some hero or not, who has, between you, the final word?
I think everyone has like the same... Like, I mean, we listen to everyone. Like, it's not that there's one guy that always drafts or always does the calls. Like, the whole team gives his opinion, and then we just do what the majority thinks is better.
Okay. What do you think about Korean scene in Heroes of the Storm? Are they as strong as in strategy games?
Yeah, I mean, I think they are the best region by far, both in level of play and in tournaments organization. I mean, their tournaments are just really, really cool. Like the organization and anything. Like they have a lot of viewers also and stuff. Like in presential events, not only online. And yeah, I mean, overall, their level is just much better than Europe or America for sure.
And as far as I know, in StarCraft 2, in the beginning, it was the difference between levels in Europe and in Korea wasn't as big as today. So if Koreans just now are already so strong, don't you afraid that in a year or some larger period they will kill everyone in the world?
I mean, I think it's probably likely that will happen. I mean, it happens in League of Legends, it happens in StarCraft 2. Koreans are just really good because, I mean, they are also like really professional and they practice a lot. And I mean, right now I think they are really good, but I also think they are beatable. Like, I think if top European teams play their very best, there are chances of winning top Korean teams. But yeah, I think eventually that will change and Koreans will dominate, like most likely.
What do you think about balance in the game, and if it's possible, can you point out some obviously imbalance here?
For the balance, it's very hard because since it's a team game, like I don't know, like some heroes are very strong in a meta. Like for instance, Sonya is very strong right now, I think, or Zeratul is always strong. But it's very hard to talk about imbalance because I don't know. Like one hero can be strong by itself, but in order to be in balance, I think you have to find some combo or whatever. And I don't really think that's the case in heroes. Like any composition you can think of another that can beat it. So I don't really know. Yeah, some heroes are very strong, some heroes are too weak, like Gaslowy, Marky. But I don't think there's one hero that is just too strong for the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think in ladder, in Hero League, for example, there are some heroes that are maybe a bit more strong than other ones, like for example Leoric or Kel'Thas or Jaina. But then when you are playing against a well-organized team and stuff, it always depends in every team's comp. So I think in professional level the game is pretty okay balanced, but I think there are also some champions like, I don't know, Gaslowy for example, or Thrall maybe, even though we are seeing him in some games lately, that should be really reworked or buffed in some way because they haven't been in the meta for forever.
Are you planning to play Legacy of the Void?
Yeah, I actually play some games from time to time, like when I'm a bit tired of heroes or stuff. Just, I mean, the games are short, so it's good to play.
What about you?
Yeah, I've been playing some games as well, like in the beta. Yeah, but I don't know. It feels bad. Like I'm not that good. Like yesterday, I was playing, for instance, and I lost to. I don't know. He was a grandmaster, but I still felt that once it got to the late game, I was too slow. So I don't know. Maybe I will play more. Yeah, maybe.
But you're not planning to come back to StarCraft 2 after the add-on will...
I don't know. I mean, you never know. I guess there's always the chance that I come back, but I'm not really sure. Like for now, I really enjoy Heroes of the Storm, and I'm gonna keep playing for the near future.
Have you tried Overwatch?
No, didn't get the chance to play it just yet, but I'm actually quite hyped with it.
If you're a player or press, you can pass through the queue and try it easily.
So I guess I probably should go later.
Okay, and the last, I guess, question. What were the reasons of your loss today? What do you think?
I don't know, it's for the last month or something we've been not able to beat Dignitas, like Bob. Like they beat us twice in the Enter the Storm and they beat us twice here today. So I don't know, like we've been playing worse, I think, for the last month or 2 months. But this team is very hard for us, so I don't really know. Like I think the last game of the last series, like our draft was bad, I would say. And then in game we didn't perform that good, so we just lost. But overall, I don't know. It feels like very close all the time, like always 2-1, but we don't really beat them.
Yeah, I mean, we've been struggling a bit for the last 2 months or so, and it's really hard for us to beat Dignitas. And in order to get through the group stage, we had to win them twice. So I mean, it was just really hard, and it didn't work out.
Okay, last words to your fans, sponsors, and whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, just want to thank all the supporters that we have. I hope they still do after this tournament, even though it was a disappointing performance. But yeah, just thanks to them, to Team Liquid, our sponsors, thanks to everyone for the support.
Yeah, well, same.
Great. Thank you for the interview.